Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to another episode in the New York Mets Legends Fantasy Draft Series here on MLB The Show 23. We are here at the All-Star break. I can't even physically believe we've made it here. We can relax. We're having ourselves a good time as we defend our championship, but it's time to take a chill break. All-Star break is here. Have some fun, have some laughs, hit some homers, and have a good time, basically. As you can see, we've got ourselves count them, two All-Star starters in the National League. Albert Pujols at first base, and Barry Bonds in left field. So that is the two starters. Obviously, we've got ourselves a couple other ones, including guys that I can find. Let me see if I can find any more of them. I know we have a couple more. I just have to be there. David Wright will make it as a backup third baseman. That's good. We also have... Is that it, David Wright? No, there had to have been somebody else. I could have sworn there was somebody else. Was there a pitcher that was going to make it? Oh, Roger Clemens. Roger Clemens might make it as a backup starting pitcher. Although wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's the fifth starter in the rotation, so he's definitely going to make it. Well, that's good. So we got two backups, and we got ourselves two starters. I'd say that's all in all pretty good all-star game. It could have been better, obviously. Definitely could have been better. But you can't have it all. You cannot have it all when you're playing with such good talent. So that's what we're going to be doing here. It is all-star stuff, but you cannot have an all-star weekend without a nice little home run derby. We're going to Truist Park, home of the Braves, for this one. We do not have anybody participating, so unfortunately Willie Mays cannot defend his home run derby crown that he won last season. Juan Soto, Roberto Clemente, Hideki Matsui, Mike Schmidt, Hank Aaron, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, and David Ortiz, Big Papi. Who do I want to be? Soto leads the league with 33. Who do I want to be? I kind of want to be Hideki Matsui. Let's be Hideki. Let's be Hideki. I'll see you guys in there. We're going to be Hideki Matsui. See if we can take home a home run derby crown for the Angels.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonuses.
All right, Big Papi will lead off the home run derby, but we're not going to be watching him. We're going to be skipping through. Papi hit 16. He's going up against Juan Soto. Funny enough, Juan Soto's playing for the Red Sox, which is obviously Big Papi's most famous team. And Soto beats him. The number 1 seed is not upset. He beats him by 1, and he will move on to the second round. We got ourselves Hank Aaron. Hammer and Hank. What can he do? 22. Can Mike Schmidt hit 23? It's going to be tough. He cannot. Only 13 of them things. And now it's our competition, Mike Trout. Matsui is the 3rd seed, so he's had a pretty good year this year. And Trout hits 15. Here we go. This is the first time I've ever used Hideki Matsui in this save. So we are gonna find out his swing very quickly as Hideki Matsui. And I'm not gonna try to tank, I'm gonna try to do well. I'm gonna try to do as good as I can, as if he was on our team. And I'm dropping some haymakers here to right field. Hideki Matsui, maybe we'll have to put him on the list of guys that we want to get on our team. If he's hitting for power and he's hitting some absolute moonshots. Remember, we have 4 minutes plus 30 seconds of extra bonus time if we are able to achieve it. We are not there yet. We got 1. We need 1 more 440 plus. We're sitting at 4 home runs now. And if we want to have a good shout, we probably should get that, or we should try to get the bonus time, because 30 seconds can be the difference maker, especially when I'm not hitting home runs every single time now. I'm on a little bit of a drought here. Uh-oh. We're starting to slip. We got 2 minutes left, and I have not hit a home run in a little bit. Hideki Matsui might be selling here. There's one. Get us back in the... Oh, maybe if the pitcher would throw something in the middle of the plate. What are you doing here? Oh, that's a moonshot. 446. Bonus time has been earned. Matsui is crushing these balls. That one's a little low. That would have been a base hit, though. Matsui, come on, man. We're going to have to take our timeout pretty soon. I'm a little bit early on that one. That one's back up. I think I'm going to use my timeout after this swing. And that's going to be dead center. We're going to call our timeout with about a minute left. We've got 7, and we need to get 16. It's going to be tight, but we have a minute plus bonus time. We need to just go on an absolute streak. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's the streak I wanted. Matsui, 3 for 3. 447. Hideki, 4 for 4. This is the streak I was looking for. Matsui, 5 for 5. 6 for 6. Hideki is on fire. 7 for 7 with 30 seconds of bonus time. This is an unprecedented streak, and it finally comes to an end. Did I tie? I tied Trout for the win. One more swing, or we're going to a swing off. Hideki Matsui at the dead. Oh, at the death, he almost had it. We tie Mike Trout's 15. That streak was unbelievable, and we've got ourselves a swing off. Tiebreaker rules. Ties at any round are broken by a 60-second swing off with no additional time added. Here we go. Trout has himself a swing off. He's got 1 minute to hit as many as he can. Will he be able to do it? He's got one right off rip. He's got back-to-back. That was 429. Oh, Trout's on fire. 3 for 3. Mike Trout's making it difficult for us. This is basically going to make us where we can't make any mistakes. He's got 4. 10 seconds to go. Trout's got 5. Oh, man. Final swing. He's got 5. We have to hit 6 in a minute. Can Matsui do it? We got to start hot, and we do right there. 419. Oh, I missed. Okay, we can't really miss anymore. Matsui misses another one. That's ball game. That's got to be ball game. 30 seconds to hit 4. That's 3. 15 seconds. I just don't think it's going to happen. We got to hit this one here. Matsui, one swing. Are we going another swing off? Oh my God, another tiebreaker. I just did it. This is the longest first round in history. We got ourselves 3 swings to hit 3 home runs. He didn't do it. Trout hits 1. He's got 1 swing left. All right, we got to go perfect. We got to hit all 3 of these for home runs or we lose to Mike Trout. The first one, gone. Moonshot. The second one, not gone. Best we can do is tie. Third one, not gone. Mike Trout will beat us. What a fight. What an absolute dog fight between Trout and Matsui. And Mike Trout does the job. Oh, I thought we had it. I thought we had it. Man, that was an intense first round, though. Next batter is Judge with 18. He's going up against the Hall of Famer Roberto Clemente. And he gets 19. Clemente moves to the second round. Now it's Hank Aaron taking on Juan Soto. Aaron gets 15. Can Soto hit 16? Juan Soto hits 16. He's in the finals. Almost the finals. Yes, he is in the finals. What am I talking about? He's in the finals. Trout hits 19. Can Clemente hit 20? I don't know how Trout has any energy left. Clemente hits 13. It's Soto versus Trout for the championship. Trout will go first. Trout hits 22. How does Mike Trout have any gas left? Juan Soto needs 23 home runs to win it all. He can't do it. 18. And the former New York Met, Mike Trout, Michael Fishman, has taken home the Home Run Derby championship. I mean, he's deserved it. He absolutely earned that one. He didn't hit 15 in the round 1. That is for sure. He hit much more than that. He went into 2 overtimes to beat Hideki Matsui, then went and beat Roberto Clemente, then beat Juan Soto to win it all. So, I mean, and he didn't get tired at all. Very impressive performance from the big man, Michael Fishman. Absolutely impressive. But now it's time to go to the All-Star game. Now, remember how we do this. We play the whole game, basically. We play the whole game with the boys, I think we play the whole game. I don't remember. All-Star game, though, we got Whitney Ford, Gosman. So, no. They changed it. Roger Clemens doesn't make the team. This is unbelievable. He was the 5th guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roger Clemens was number 5. But they've put Mark Pryor or Gosman or somebody has taken his spot. Oh, this is unbelievable. We don't have anybody now in the pitching rotation because this isn't our Billy Wagner. This is the other. Oh, wait, this is our Billy Wagner. Oh, I thought we had the other. I thought we had the older version. Oh, whatever. We got one. Oh, they're both here. Both Billy Wagners are here. One of ours made it. So instead of having Roger Clemens, we have Billy Wagner. Okay, I guess I'm fine with that. And then we obviously have Pujols and we have Barry Bonds leading off. I don't know about that. I don't like that at all. Trey Turner can lead off and we'll have Pete hit second. Bonds can hit 5. I like that a little bit better. But we have Pujols and Bonds, former New York Met Mike Trout. But that is everybody except for David Wright. David Wright makes it for us as well. A lot of good names on this team. So we technically have 4 All-Stars? We have Pujols, Bonds, Wright, and then Billy Wagner. So 4 All-Stars, 2 starters. I'll take that. That's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid team, I'd say. Pretty solid amount of All-Stars, especially for a team that's full of Hall of Fame players like we have. But it's All-Star time, All-Star festivities. We'll learn about the American League side as we go through, but let's get to the game. Can't wait.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Whitey Ford.
Well, he throws the change in the slider.
It's All-Star time, baby. Let's get it. We are here in Mariners Park. I could have changed it, but I didn't think about it in time. Whatever. We're here in Mariners Park. 1-2 count to Edgar Martinez. He strikes out swinging. Whitney Ford gets the first strikeout. Love to see that. Craig Biggio hitting second for the American League. He flies that into left field. Bonds fields it, gets it into Trey Turner, and that's a 1-out single for the boys. Juan Soto's up. I wish he was in a Kansas City Royal uniform. That's going to get past second base, and I didn't think he was actually going to go. Wow. Craig Biggio goes from first to third on a little grounder to right field. I thought that he'd stay at second. That's why I threw it to the cutoff man. But he got me on that. Luckily, Matsui grounds to Pujols, on to Trey Turner, back to Pujols for a double play, so that ends up not really mattering. but I didn't think he was going to go, that's for sure. Christy Mathewson. I think this is the first time in the series where we've played the All-Star game and we have two starting pitchers for the All-Star game are two guys that played with Plumbers. With Whitney Ford and Christy Mathewson, so that's pretty fun. Pete Rose hitting number 2 here. I'm pretty sure Pete Rose has made it all 3 years or 4 years, whatever, however long we've been doing this. And he had to go up the ladder for that one. I think I was early. Yeah, I was very early on that. Very early. Very, very early. It is what it is, because that's ball 4. Pete Rose takes a walk, and the machine is up. And I'm stealing in the All-Star game with Pete. Pistol Pete Rose. Get there, my boy. I could have smoked that ball, too. Pete Rose steals second base. Love to see it. Nice little All-Star game stolen base. And now we got a 1-2 count with 1 out. And Pujols at the plate. Come on, Albert. Backs off the plate with a screwball. Back-to-back screwballs from Mathewson. Does he throw a third? He doesn't. And I strike out. Unfortunate, but Hank Aaron's up now. 2 outs. Runner on second. Can we get the first run of the game? No, we can't. Hank Aaron wildly missing that screwball. It's okay. Gotta focus. Figure the F out. What will Mathewson throw? The fastball. That's gonna be not a run. That hooked way too much to the right. Wow. Clemente gets that easy. I thought that was gonna stay true to the gap, but that hooked super far to the right. Not what I was expecting at all. Top of the second, Jeff Bagwell will lead off for the American League. He has a really low batting stance. I forgot how low of a batting stance he had. He grounds that to shortstop. Trey Turner fields on to first. First out. Bada bing, bada boom. Roberto Clemente just got done last night with the home run derby, finishing in the second round. Alomar on to first. 2 down. Looking pretty spicy right now as Stan the Man Musial is hitting the 7-hole for the American League and striking out to Whitney Ford's deadly slider. And that is a nice second inning for the National League. And Barry Bonds, the second of our 2 starters, steps to the bag. And Barry will go down chasing the screwball as everybody is done and cannot make contact with it. Probably because I was super early. 1-2. Here comes the pitch. It is far outside. Very easy take for Barry. Barry Bonds hitting 271 on the year. Like to see that up a little bit more, and it might go up in the All-Star game. Barry Bonds, a solo shot to left center. Right center, not left center, right center, excuse me. Barry Bonds, an absolute line drive shot. Home run, gets the National League on the board. I honestly didn't think that was going to be a home run. Why can't I do that more in the actual regular season? Jimmy Fox is up now. You love to see that, though. Big-time solo shot. Wish there was guys on base, but hey, I'll take it however I can get it. Jeff Bagwell makes an amazing play. And now it's the home run derby champion, Mike Trout. 2-2. What will Trout do with it? He got a very good pitch that I just did not hit well. Unfortunate, but that's the way things be sometimes, baby. That is the way the things be. Piazza, Mr. Pizza. He's got 2 outs in the inning, and that screwball, he is throwing that like it's his job. It kind of is his job. 1-2 count to Piazza. Ooh, up in the zone, really at the shoulder of Piazza. Doesn't hit him, though. Maybe grazed him slightly. But Christy Mathewson getting a little bit risque, and he strikes out the steroid user. And the other steroid user hit a home run for us. Bo Bichette leads off the top of the third, 8-9-1 for the American League. Bichette fouls that down the right field line. Here comes the sinker from Ford, and this will be the final inning for Whitney Ford. as the All-Star starters go 3, and then everybody else goes probably, well, technically they go 2 or 3. I guess it really doesn't matter. But we'll get everybody else warming up, and then everybody else goes about an inning, depending. Ooh, low fastball called, strike 2. Carlton Fisk, 1 out, 1-2 count. Here comes the sinker, fouls it off. Should I go slider here? Probably. Let's go slider, see what we can do. Here it comes. Did not like that at all. He didn't like it. Barely gets a piece of it. And the changeup sends that to center field. Trout after it, and Mike Trout gets her done. 2 down in the inning. Edgar Martinez struck out his first time up. What will he do now? He will send that to Bobby Alomar for the 3rd out. Whitney Ford has a good performance, and they bring in Jose Contreras, and we will have Roberto Alomar at the plate to lead off. Alomar got a nice piece of it, but not enough. That's going to go right to Clemente in right field, and I probably should have Randall Johnson ready to go for the game. Scheduled to put him in. Trey Turner didn't do much his first at-bat, but that's okay, because he can do something here. Yes, he can. Down past the third baseman into left field, and the speed demon is on base with 1 out. Do we try to steal, though? That's the big question. We got Pete Rose on base, or at the plate. It's a 3-2 count, though. Full to Pete Rose. It's a hit-and-run situation, and it's going to be an RBI. You can't have 96 speed on base and not expect an RBI when it's a hit-and-run situation. Pete Rose delivers. It's 2-0 National League. And that leaves Albert Pujols. He's got a 1-1. They should have kept in Christy Mathewson. I could not hit that screwball for the life of me. 100 on the gun for Contreras. That's 1-2 now. Don't get dangerous now. Ooh, that was close. I almost swung at that. I almost swung at that. Almost caught me off guard. Oh, how did I miss that? I think I pulled the PCI down. That's why. Yeah, I did. If I just let the PCI stay, it's probably a base hit. Contreras with 3 straight fastballs. Goes 4 straight, but this time it's up and out of the zone. It is now full for Pujols. What will Contreras do? Another fastball. It's been a steady diet of fastballs, and I'm sending Pete Rose home. Test the arm of Clemente. So, my God, Roberto. I shouldn't have tested the arm. Oh, Roberto Clemente throws out the speed of Pete Rose. Unbelievable. That was real close. I got to take another look at this one. So Pete Rose coming around. Let me get on him here. Clemente by this time has it in his hands. He starts to throw. Pete Rose is getting there. He's chugging along. Ball's in the glove. And the tag is placed right there. What's the zoom in button? It is this. Okay. The tag has been placed. Oh, baby. That is as close as you will ever see. Ooh, that is, wow. That is close. Pete Rose almost making the play to get us up 2-0. Or 3-0, I mean. That's a screenshot right there. Give me that baby one more time. Oof, close. Good throw from Clemente. I shouldn't have tested the arm. Should not have tested that arm. Ooh, that keeps in front. Bagwell does a good job defensively, and he's on to Contreras for the 3rd out. So we score a run, but could not score any more. And we got Randall Johnson, the big unit, on now for the top of the 4th. And I want to slap my big unit all over the face of the American League. And we're going to try to do that with Craig Biggio at the plate to lead off. That's a grounder to Pujols at first. One hops into the glove, steps on the bag, 1 down. Soto's up. He got the first hit of the day for the American League. But can he handle the absolute torch that Randy Johnson has. 1-2. Doesn't chase the slider. Good eye. Good eye. I could have definitely seen him chasing that, but he holds back. Good discipline. He goes after the splitter, though. Alomar fumbles, and that is going to be a single for Soto. Bobby Alomar, what are you doing, my guy? Oh, we're going to challenge, or potentially challenge. Let's see what we got. How close was the play? It was not even. Not even close at all. So we're not even going to waste any time. Not challenge that. Hideki Matsui's up. We'll throw him a splitter and get him swinging on that. And hopefully he, unlike his teammate Soto, chases the slider. He does, but he gets a piece of it. Sends it foul off. Don't know how he got a piece of that, but he did. Back to the splitter. Got a piece of that as well. All right, here comes the stinky cheese. You're getting it. You're getting a fat meatball. There it is. Just threw it right past him. Could not contain it. Strike 3 on Matsui. Now Bagwell's up, and Bagwell misses the fastball. Way bad on that one. He's very late. Here comes the slider. Tip on that one, and it's a 1-2. Hits the splitter. Don't know how, but we'll give him some stinky cheese. Oh, come on. 101 and you make contact with that? Up in the zone? How? That was up by your eyes because you're crouched down so low. 2-2. Fastball. Strike 3. That's what you get, baby. Don't test the king. They bring in Juan Marichal. And we are going to bring in Lefty Gomez and warm up Mark Pryor, even though it should be Roger Clemens. I'm still upset about that. Roger Clemens deserved it. He had a good year. He was in the contention. Something must... Oh, Barry Bonds hit by the pitch, and he will have himself a bag. So I must have got angry that he hit a home run earlier. Didn't want to deal with him again. 2-2 to Jimmy Fox. Oh, you can't give me that and expect me not to hit it, but he grounded it. Barry, get there, Barry. You're 87 speed. How do you not beat that throw? Come on, my guy. Unbelievable. It's up to the Fishman now. 1 out. Runner on first. Marichal delivers. That's going to be fair territory. Sending everybody around. Fox is safe at third. Trout is safe at second. It's a 1-out double for Piazza. And they're going to walk him intentionally. They intentionally walk Mike Piazza, which will bring up the number 9 hitter, Roberto Alomar. Made a little bit of an error last time we saw him at second. But this time he makes up for it, and I'm going to send him home. Maybe I should have learned from my mistakes. 87 speed, Trout's safe. Thank you. I didn't learn from my mistakes, but it worked out anyway. Who needs to learn from their mistakes? That's 2 runs scored. It's 4-0 National League. Absolutely brilliant. And Trey Turner gets a hold of that one. I'm sending him. On Soto in center field, of course I'm sending him. Even 37 speed. He's safe as well. 5-0. I don't know why Soto's playing center field. That's weird. 2 down in the inning. We've got 3 in this one. And Pete Rose could make it 4 if he climbs the ladder and swings the fences on that one. He does, but I was very early. I hate those ones because I always try to time it perfectly and it never works. Absolutely never works. Similar spot. This time it did work, and Pete Rose has got extra bases. He clears them. Should we go 3? Probably not. I'm not going 3. I would have been thrown out by a mile. 6-0 though. The boys are cooking, and they bring in Raleigh Fingers. Hardly know her. The Mustache Menace. Trying to save this one from getting super ugly. And I pulled the PCI really low on that one. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie poopsie. Didn't mean to do that. 1-2 for Pujols. And Pujols has got himself an RBI in the All-Star game. Let's go. It is getting ugly here in Seattle. The National League is just better. That's as simple as it gets. The National League is simply better. Hammer and Hank Grounds that to center field past the second baseman. We're sending Pujols to third because it's Juan Soto. He didn't have a play on it anyway. And it seems like Raleigh Fingers can't even save the day. Barry Bonds is now up. What can Barry Bonds do? Can he continue the damage? And Barry Bonds gets a hold of that one. Unfortunately, not enough. That felt really good, though. I thought I was going to absolutely croak that ball. Lefty Gomez will come in. We'll see if we can have a good inning here. And we will start. Clemente flies to center field. Trout underneath it. First out. Beautifully done. Musial is up. He's got a 3-1, so we got to be careful here. Ooh, Stan. That one sounded disgustingly ugh. 3-2, slider, fouled off. It looks like lefty has a little bit of a running fastball. I don't see a lot of those. Might as well throw one. And I shouldn't have thrown it. Stan gets the American League on the board. A solo shot to right field with 1 out in the inning. I was experimenting with the running fastball, okay? You can't blame me. You can't blame me for my sins. I will not take responsibility for my actions. Here comes another running fastball. Bo Bichette grounds that to Pete Rose at third. On to first. Second out. Carlton Fisk is up 1-1 to him. Foul tip. Let's go. Running fastball one more time. Strike him out. Nope. He fouls it off. All right, we'll go cutter. Hardly know her. And he sends that to right field, but it will drift into foul territory. So we'll go slider now. Also, hardly know her. And he fouls that off as well. You gotta be just slapping my nuts. What are we doing here? The running fastball. Oh, Barry can't get there. It's gonna get past him as well. Extra bases for Fisk. Unbelievable. That's such a BS double. I can't believe it. Martinez wildly passed that fastball. Could not handle it. Here comes the runner. And Edgar Martinez will have himself an RBI single. It's 7-2. Things are getting a little spicy out here in Seattle now. And you know what? Things might be a little bit too spicy. We're going to warm up Gausman, and we are going to bring in Mark the Shark Pryor. 2-1 to Craig Biggio. And Biggio will have himself a single. The American League is rallying, and I'm getting terrified. It's getting a little spooky out here. Soto's got a 3-1. Ooh, he wanted the moon on that one. He does not time it very well. Over top of it, here comes the slurve. Strike 3! Inning over. Soto stares at it. How unclutch can you be? We're going to schedule Gausman to come in. We're going to warm up Devin Williams. Still got Raleigh Fingers out there. Gross. 6, 7, and 8. We got Jimmy Fox up. I think after this inning, we're going to start rolling in the new recruits. Start substituting some boys in here. Fox will ground that to second base. First out. But it's Mike Trout. Can he deliver? I sure hope so. Trout. That's a blooper, and it will drop in front of the center fielder Soto. So it's a 1-out single. Love to see it. Love to see it. Time for Piazza. Last time they intentionally walked him. They're not going to do it now. Will they give him a pitch to hit? Not on that one. Slider away. Ball 2. 1 out in the inning. Can Piazza score a run? I got a piece of it. It's going to drift away from Clemente. Just fair. Just fair. That could not have been closer. Oh, my word. Wow. That was so... Hold on. Oh, I can't go to the replay. No, I waited too long. I really wanted to see how close that was for sure. That could not have been more than inches from the white line. Alomar does his job, scores a run. It's now 8-2, so we get one of those runs back that the American League scored. Runner on third, 2 down for Trey Turner, and Trey will check swing that slider, strike 2. Can Raleigh Fingers get them out of danger? Yes, he can, unless Trey Turner beats the throw. 96 speed, can't do it. So we get a run, get one of those runs back that the Mariners scored. Not the Mariners, the American League. Could not get the other one back. Matsui will lead off the top of the 6th. Flies that to foul territory. Here comes the slider. Oh, home plate umpire. You got to call that strike 3 in the All-Star game. What are we talking about here? See, now this is what happens. Matsui lines that to right center. Trout's on to grab it. It's a double for Matsui. If he was faster, it could have been a triple. But it wouldn't even have to matter because he should have had a freaking strikeout. 1-2 to Bagwell. Gosman's pitch is cooked into center field, but right to Trout. And luckily Matsui's not near enough fast to go after that. And that'll be the first out. Clemente is up. 0 for 2 today. Roberto will make it 1 for 3. Hank Aaron on for it. It's an RBI single for Roberto Clemente. 37 speed. We might have been able to have something there, but probably not. 8-3 now. And Gosman, his day is done. Devin Williams will come in. 1-1 to Stan the Man. Strike 2. Could not handle the screwball. Fastball away. Ball 2. Give him a cutter. And oh my good God. Stan Musial almost decapitated his man on first, Roberto Clemente. That ball was hit super hard, like a missile. Sweet baby Jesus. That could have been dangerous. 2-1 to Bo Bichette. American League is getting a little spooky here. Pete Rose on to second, on to first, double play, inning over, beautifully done by the infield. Devin Williams comes in and gets the job done. And now it's time to start substituting the boys. So we will schedule Iglesias to come in, and we will have Edwin Diaz warming up. And Pete Rose, his day is done. He's had a great day, but his day is done. And we get to see our boy, Mr. Captain America. David Wright will step up with a 1-1. What can David Wright do? Not much. I felt like that was a good pitch. The PCI wasn't even that bad. But whatever, it does not go well. And Pujols, his day is done. He had a good day. Has an RBI. And who's going to come on to play first base? We don't have an actual first baseman. You didn't get a first baseman? Oh, I think Jimmy Fox is the first baseman. Joe Mauer can play first, so he will come on and be the first baseman. And replacing Pujols. Ted Lyons on the mound, if I didn't mention it already. And that's a check swing. Didn't go around. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you. Text you later. 3-1 to Mauer. What can he do with it? Bo Bichette, great athleticism, great reaction time, and the boys got it. Hank Aaron, his day is done. It'll be Gary Sheffield to step up and play right field for the boys. Will he be the final out of the inning? You know, Gary Sheffield, for all the power he has, not that tall of a guy. You'd think that since he's like a big home run power guy, he'd be like 6'5", but he's not. Barry Bonds' day is done, and he's playing left field, so that means Ken Griffey Sr. can come on. Obviously the father of our guy, Ken Griffey Jr. He can come on and try to keep this inning alive, and he will have another at-bat, or have another swing. I hate these old-timers, because their wind-ups are so long. You got to step into that, Griffey. Don't back out. It's the All-Star game. Take a base. Get hit. That would have hit you. I mean, it would have hit you in the shin. You can get a, that's what's gonna bruise. Oh, you'll be fine. It wasn't even coming in that hot anyway. Well, that's gonna be the end of the inning. Man, I wish he would have taken that hit. Come on. What are we talking about here? The replacements take the field, and Raciel Iglesias is the man to step up to the mound for the top of the 7th. Throwing a fastball at Carlton Fisk, and we'll try to strike him out with a slider. And we will not do it on this one, so we'll run it back. Throw back to the slider. Can we get him? No, we can't. David Wright makes a play at third. Captain America has arrived. And they finally bring in some people off the bench. It is Joe Torre coming in off the bench as a pinch hitter. He will ground it to David Wright, and they are making David Wright work for his money. He's getting some TV time. Now it's Nico Horner off the bench. Stares at a fastball, strike 2. Give him a little bit of a slide. Ooh, he fouls it off. I thought he was going to miss that. It looked like he was. He was late on the timing, but he just gets a piece of it. We'll give him a circle change, see what he deals with that. He sends that to left center. Trout on after it. And Mike Trout will end the 7th. Their half of the 7th, at least. Expertly done. They bring in Brian Wilson. And our guy, Jimmy Fox, his day is done as well. So we'll bring in Jose Batista, Joey Bats, to the plate. 3-2. Brian Wilson on the mound. Home run city. Jose Batista got a lot of that one. And it will fall. And it's going to be bad angle from the center fielder, Soto. That's why you don't put Soto at center field. And Joey Bats has got himself a leadoff double. Absolutely brilliant. And now it's Mike Trout, whose day is done. And we don't have a real center fielder. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Ichiro play center, or come in and pinch hit, but we'll just do a little bit of a substitution and have Jose Batista play center field and not Ichiro. Ooh, almost got me on that. They don't call it a swing. Thank you. Ichiro, one of the guys that I would like to have in a New York Met uniform in the upcoming seasons. Keep an eye out on that. I wanted to swing. I really did. I really wanted to swing there, but I just decided to stay off it. I don't know why. Ichiro got enough of that one. That might fall. It doesn't. I got to send Batista back. I thought it was going to fall, so I sent him going already. Luckily, Batista gets back safe. Man, I thought that was going to stay safe, or stay fair and get down. You know what I'm saying. Billy Wagner will come in, and we got to take Piazza out for Sean Murphy. Can Sean Murphy score a run? I hope so. We can't just leave Batista stranded out there. Murphy bloops that into right field. I'm testing the arm of Clemente again. He's not even going to test it. Not even going to try it. RBI single for Sean Murphy. It's 9-3. National League on top. For Roberto Alomar. Oops. Didn't mean to let him swing here. I'm going to take the pitch. Because Roberto Alomar is supposed to be done. For Trevor Story. Let's tell a story, baby. It's going to be a magical one. 2-1 to Story with 1 out. And Trevor Story will sit on a cutter. 3-1. Brian Wilson starting to lose his mojo here. Not swinging at that. That's ball 4. Easy. Trey Turner to the plate. His day is done. He's the last guy we have to substitute out, at least right now. And Alan Schrammel will come in. Full count. Runners on first and second with 1 out in the inning. Brian Wilson starting to panic out there. You can only imagine. That's going to be down. Go. That's not going to be down. Go back. Go back. Double play. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's a bad throw from Clemente. It's not a double play. I thought that was going to be past his glove for sure. I was mistaken. Luckily, he didn't get a double play out of it because it was a poor throw back to first. And David Wright wildly missing that slider. 1-2 count. Come on, Captain. You got to deliver. This is your moment. This is your time to shine. You're an all-star for a reason. I was early. Absolute earliness. End of the inning. We get what's-his-face coming in, Edwin Diaz. But I am going to substitute and then have... oh, I can't do it? Oh. I thought I could switch the player. Oh, whatever. Ichiro can play center field. It's the All-Star game. Who cares? It is the freaking All-Star game. And he's going to get tested early. Ichiro at the track makes the play. 1 down. I honestly didn't think they'd test him that early, but he said it there. And it's the Babe. Imagine having Babe Ruth come off your bench. Oh, that's crazy. 1-2 to the Babe. And he sends that to Mauer. Great reaction. Salvador Perez, the Kansas City Royal Hall of Famer. He makes the All-Star team, and he's here. 1-2 to Diaz. Grounds that away. Can I send another one in? Probably. Will it work? Yes, it will. We go bottom 8. Perez can't do anything. Edwin Diaz, good job. And they bring in Josh Hader. Didn't know he even existed. Didn't know he even existed. Bottom of the 8th. And that's going to be into left field, left center field. Oh, off the glove of Babe. He couldn't use that huge glove that he has to catch that ball. And I need to make sure that we're not missing. Okay, so we got a second baseman and a third baseman. So Trevor Story's probably the next guy, if we make it to him, the next guy that needs to get replaced. Just so we can try to get everybody involved. Ooh, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. It hits him on the elbow. Sheffield takes his base. Who hits another player in the All-Star game? Have some decency. Griffey Sr. Oh, what a play at first base. What a play at first base. Great reaction time from the catcher. Salvador Perez can do it all. Full count to Joey Bats. What can he do? Batista, grounder, second base, shortstop, double play, inning over. Upsetting. But we get to see our guy, Billy Wagner. That's nice. And it's Jackie Robinson. Top of the 9th. This game is down to 3 outs. And it's going to be down to 2. Wagner on the mound. Sends it to first. Robinson's day is done. And it's Stan Musial. They kept him in the entire game because they're a glutton for punishment. Sends that to right center. Ichiro on for it. And he's got it. 2 quick outs. 2 very quick outs. And Bo Bichette is up. Bo goes chasing after that one. He's chasing waterfalls. Can't get her done. Here comes the 2-seamer, and he's got the inning extended. Ichiro on for it. 2 outs in the inning now with a runner on first. And it's Carlton Fisk. Oh my God, it's an extended inning even further. That was a hard hit baseball too. That might have even been perfect. If they come back and win this game, I'm going to flip out. Flip. Ke'Bryan Hayes off the bench delivers an RBI double at least. Are they going to send him around? They are. Game over. Story on to home. Why'd you do it? That's how the All-Star game ends. I can't believe they tried to send 61 speed around third when Trevor Story's throwing it home. The National League gets the W in dominating fashion. Billy Wagner shuts the door. You love to see it. Great All-Star game. Pete Rose is the All-Star game MVP. Congratulations to him. 1 home run from ups, and it was our guy, Barry Bonds. Awesome. Amazing. All the positives. That is the end of All-Star festivities, and the first big trade of the deadline has occurred. Steve Finley is going from the Yankees to the Giants for 3 prospects. Wow. Okay. Today is the day to sign draft picks, but that will be in the episode with the draft and trade deadline festivities as well. So hope you guys check that out. If you enjoyed this one, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. I feel like this was a pretty decent All-Star game. I know we scored a lot of runs, but it was pretty competitive there at the end. That's going to do it for me, though. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.